One firefighter got into the river and pulled him out. Of the 10 people that had to be rescued, 2 were taken to the hospital. Dozens of residents in the area were unable to leave their homes. We've had storms pounding California and the Central Coast this week. Many rivers and creeks are overflowing. Also, heavy rain throughout the Central Coast this morning. First storm of the spring, bringing in heavy downpours, gusty winds, and fallen trees with power outages. The worst may be over. Team coverage tonight, beginning with Action News reporter Phil Gomez, who was up in the Santa Cruz Mountains throughout the day. He's live right now. Phil?
Yeah, and this was by far the biggest of the 3 spring storms that took aim on the Central Coast this week. The stormy weather forced the closure of at least 5 roads here in Santa Cruz County, and one Ben Lomond homeowner was awfully lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. Came really close to the house. I mean, there was literally branches touching the corner of the house. It was a pretty good sized tree.
Scattered showers came pelting down in the Santa Cruz Mountains. It created this slip out at the 4.9-mile marker along Bear Creek Road and dropped this load of mud on Jamison Creek Road. All that rain made for some cautious driving.
Oh, it's not our biggest storm, but we're getting some water, and that's good.
I haven't gone out of town here, so I've been sticking pretty close to home today. You know, I try to plan that because I know how the weather is up here. If you plan to go over the hill, you just might be stuck over there for a while.
Rancho 40 firefighters came to the rescue of Happy Valley Elementary School. They diverted a river of water away from the art and music room. The drainage system just couldn't keep up with all the rain gushing down the hillside. It damaged walls and carpets, but spared the musical instruments.
There was so much rain that it found every little nook and cranny, and all of the gopher holes created a nice little flood right down to the back of this room.
There were hundreds of power outages throughout the Central Coast. San Andreas Road in the Aptos La Selva Beach area was shut down while PG&E restored power to its customers after a tree fell onto power lines.
So it's a whole lot better than last year. It's 3.5 months of rain. This is only a couple days of rain. So we were pretty saturated, but anytime we get saturation out there on these little mountainous roads and lots of wind, we're going to have trees coming down, take out our wires.
Now, these series of storms didn't drop enough rainfall to cause any extensive flooding from major rivers or waterways here in Santa Cruz County. Dan?
Thank you very much, Phil. From Big Sur to Carmel Valley, the storm also led to rising river levels today, even some flooding. Action News reporter Caitlin Conrad has more from Monterey right now.
That's right, Dan. We had a whole lot of rain over the last three days. In some places in Big Sur, they saw almost 10 inches of rain, and that caused some minor flooding today. The Big Sur River was moving fast. The water brown, a little smelly and full of debris, rushing down.
I think this is the highest it's been this winter.
California State Parks had to shut down Andrew Malera after floodwaters inundated the day use area. This is the parking lot at Andrew Malera State Park. The Big Sur River has cut right through here, and you can see the picnic area is completely flooded. The Carmel River was also running high, getting up to almost 7 feet. According to the United States Geological Survey, its flood stage is 8.5 feet. Parts of Big Sur saw almost 10 inches of rain in the last 72 hours. All that water loosening up the soil and causing slides on Highway 1 along the south coast. But locals say it's been nothing compared to the megastorms of last year.
You know, with the forecasts earlier this week, it was a concern of sorts, and we're really happy to see that it played out this way. It's been a really nice rain, actually.
The Big Sur River crested around 2:30 this afternoon. It got up to 9.75 feet. Its flood stage is 10 feet. That damage there that you saw at Andrew Malera, the last time we saw the park flood like that, it took months for them to reopen. Dan?
All right. Thank you very much, Caitlin. Well, we just get a little bit of everything. It just totally depends on where you're standing at a given moment. You know,
and we got some big storms firing up too in the Central Valley. We're going to take a look at those in a second. First, your rain totals though on the big mountains, as we say, down in the Santa Lucias, where we thought we would get the heaviest amounts, and that's exactly where they were. So we got a 72-hour total going. This is basically from start to, well, just about to finish, because they've still got a little bit of rain going down there. Ben Lomond up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, 5.23 inches. And we talked about the big winners this time around down in Big Sur. Mining Ridge, 9.80. That's a pretty good one. Anderson Peak, 8.78, and Three Peaks at 9.90. So quite a bit of rain there. And now the thunderstorms are starting to go in the Central Valley. This is a good line going right now. And it's all along that cold front. I'll zoom into this and you'll see these are just moving now south and east between Merced and Fresno. I know it's out of the area, but we don't get a chance to look at this kind of stuff very often. These are some pretty good high cells, probably some hail, very heavy downpours. And when I put on the lightning tracker, you're going to see that we have had a lot of strikes. You're going to see these flashing right underneath these storms. Look at all the strikes starting to show up as this front moves south. So they're taking shelter. You don't want to be outdoors, you know, in a big old field when some of these strikes come down. We've had 149 strikes out of these cells. So thankfully for us, Dan, they're off to our east, but they are definitely impacting folks across the central part of the state. And you can see the snow going up at Mammoth Lakes. They'll pick up about 4 feet after this is all said and done. That's
going to be some good news. Lee will talk more about that a little bit later on. Meantime, heavy rains this morning caused the San Lorenzo Creek to overflow. Water pooling out there on the grass. In Montecito, heavy rain caused creeks to rise very quickly today, several feet in just a very short period of time. Santa Barbara County, however, has lifted evacuation orders after the storm did not cause any widespread damage from the burn zone of the Thomas Fire. We get more from Action News reporter Megan Abundis.
Thursday morning before dawn, a large storm cell dumped a lot of rain on the Montecito area. Jack, what have you been seeing this morning?
Just some light rain on and off. I mean, we came out here at 5:30 this morning and we saw this creek. It was way up, actually.
You could hear the water rush down before you could see it rise.
A little less than an hour ago, when we showed up here, we had water that was at least a foot and a half taller, but you could hear the boulders rolling down this concrete channel. It was pretty significant. So the fact that it's down this much lower and we don't hear the boulders means that we're doing pretty good. The creek's doing its job and getting the water out of here.
They handled it perfectly. We didn't have any debris flow. We didn't have any mud. All of the creeks came up several feet.
Now the creeks are receding, returning to normal levels.
And fortunately, nothing's happened yet. Just because nothing has happened, it doesn't mean it can't. There's still a lot of debris. There's still a lot of rock and boulder up on that mountain.
The county is aware of everyone's evacuation fatigue, and they want to remind those that are told to evacuate they don't take these decisions lightly. When they can, they will lift the evacuations.